You know these two players, Seagull and Boss, two of the best players in MBVA. When we're seeing them meet in loser semis, which is a bit of an upset, but today it was actually surprisingly stacked, despite the slightly lower turnout.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I guess all the good players were like, yo, man, nobody comes. You trying to go through?
I mean, that's how you get good, man. You gotta fiend.
And with that said, this is one of the first times that we're seeing Boss use so much Wario.
Yeah, it looks like he's ready to make the switch happen. It looks like everyone's kind of like adapting to Luigi with so many great Luigi players like him and ZD in MBVA that he needs to make a little bit, more tricksy stuff happen. And Wario's a very tricky character.
And I guess it does work for what his quote-unquote weakness is, which is defensive players, because you can run from Wario, but you're only going to give him a waft.
Yeah.
So he at least has something to kind of combat it.
But then on the other hand, he has to convert that waft. But, who needs a waft when you got up airs? He's been putting together these up airs for days, already at 97%, and punishing that double jump. He actually doesn't have a jump right here. He has to grab the ledge, and the Smashville platform kind of ruining that edge guard attempt.
And Boss kind of just dancing around, not exactly wanting to commit to anything quite yet. Does have the lead, isn't forced to by any means. Oh, I thought he was going to throw out an up smash right there. Would have caught the landing and possibly got that first stop.
Possibly, but that back air recovers pretty quick, and the up smash, the front hit, it takes a little while to come out. But, who needs the front hit when he's going to land right on top of you, come through with that first stock for Boss?
Let's go. He's like, I'm already clapping on beat. Now let me start rocking the head, too. Let me give a little headbang in action.
Yeah, this man's out here moving.
All right, but Seagull by no means is out of this. Has Boss at 90%. He might want to calm down just a little bit, though, on how much he's jumping in the air. Boss seems to be kind of capitalizing on that.
Oh, and there we see the waft coming into play. If Boss let it rip right there.
I know, that was a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, you have to pick your battles very, very carefully at this time frame, because with this much rage, it doesn't even matter where you are on stage. All it takes is one good waft.
Oh my goodness, that was just so smart by Boss.
Okay, Boss.
So the reason that was so genius, okay? Obviously, when you get down throw by Sonic, you have a couple options. You could tech roll away, tech roll in. You could tech, you can not tech. But Sonic, in order to punish a tech, has to commit. He has to run in. Boss was aware of this, techs, and immediately used his waft to just punish Joe for running in for what should seem like the optimal thing to do.
And it actually would have beaten many of Joe's options except for shield, honestly, because it has like super armor.
Who runs the shields?
Yeah.
I mean, Wrath might have ran in shield, but not Joe.
Yeah, but let's see if he can, make that shield work for him a little bit better in this game too. Going to FD, it looks like I feel like Seagull knows that he took a lot of damage because he wasn't able to punish Boss's landings efficiently. Wario is very, very fast in the air, so giving him that open space to land and like Sonic being able to punish it might be one of the conditions that he needs to win. All right, coming through the dash attack, and Seagull Joe is actually looking way, way more comfortable on this level. See the rolls on deck, but Boss finally calling him out on one of those rolls. Chomp, stage positioning, and he doesn't get much off of it.
And Seagull looking a lot better this match right now. Ooh, beautiful bait right there. I'm going to sprint dash a couple times, and when you land, I'm going to just get you with that grab. Not even actually going to attack you.
All right, another chomp. Looks like he dropped his shield and tried to like run in just a little bit, and that's another one of the big things in this matchup that helps. And the forward smash, at least I think that was forward smash, catching him out of the bite, kind of trading, but definitely in Seagull's favor.
With the recent update to the PR list, we're not displaying them right now. We're going to be fixing some graphic things, but Seagull is the second best player, at least current, according to the ranking. With Boss being, I think, 5th right now?
Yeah, 5th is Boss, I believe. Yeah, so, they might not be 1 and 2 anymore, but they're still up there in the top 10. Still both excellent players. Right now, it looks like Seagull made the adaptations they needed. He is sitting so comfortable right now until he did that.
Boss is like, every time you spin dash, I'm going to do it, and you're just going to hold that out. I dare you. I dare you to do the smart option and jump over me.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't want to be smart.
Oh, and he is making great use of the command grab from Wario, recognizing that Seagull is holding his shield a lot. And he's just going to take that free damage until Seagull stops.
Now, this is one of the critical... front fist
I
each other.
raised you.
This is one of the critical moments in this game right here, because I feel like Boss wants to take the stock without the fart, because the moment he used it, he kind of forfeits his X factor in the next stock. The forward tilt's not going to do it just yet. If it was forward smash, maybe?
But he might have to use it. And to be honest, I don't think using it would be the end of the world. I think you use it and then you play a little more defensive, and Joe is like, not this time. I would say you use it, do what you got to do, and then you have enough time to get the waft again if you choose to play that style, which is completely up to Boss at that point.
Yep, and up throw actually might kill here. Game, okay.
And 2 stock to 2 stock.
Yep, strong answer from Seagull.
So the question at this point is that Boss has to wonder, did Seagull adjust correctly, or is this stage just not optimal for me?
Bit of column A, bit of column B, in my opinion. Like, Seagull did look way more comfortable. And, like, he was punching a lot of Wario's air dodges, fast aerial mobility because of the lack of platforms. But it also looked like he was just more comfortable in fighting Boss's style. So, like, now that's game 3, we could see, like, Boss's stage. Oh, and he opts to stay Wario. That's what I was about to just
like, man, I'm a fan of this command grab. And he chooses to go to Town and City, maybe to try to get a couple earlier kills. But with that said, Sonic's up throw will kill earlier as well, which that might be how Joe opts kind of to what he wants to use as his win condition this match.
It's very possible. A lot of the times it has been going to high percents for both players, so up throw is a very viable option. But it really just depends on how big Boss can make these conversions happen. Getting both hits of Nair into another up air on top of that, but it only did 36%.
That's okay, because my man had other plans after. But that was a very unorthodox combo, but so pretty to watch.
Yeah, looks like Boss has been working on his character. And
what is up, Marth? Like...
Okay, Seagull finally getting that stage positioning, and, you know, ready to set back up, getting a spin dash, is getting a lot of damage off that. One of the weird things about this matchup is that it looks like Boss is doing a lot more, but Seagull, he's making his hits count more, if that makes sense. Like, they just do more damage, just picking the right buttons.
Which is, part of it is the character. Maybe Sakurai, you watching? Give Wario a little more damage. Tone down the waft and help him out with the aerials.
Yeah, that forward air is looking a little bit weak. Like, making the size like 8 instead of size 7.
But with that said, relatively even match. Even though his hits might not hurt quite as much, trying to chase the homing attack with the forward air, just a little too slow on it, and Seagull calling out the air dodge with the down air. Not able to get the kill between the DI and the weight of Wario. Luckily for Boss. Boss is kind of biding his time. He does have waft ready. Okay, not if he dies, though.
That back air was active for so long. I'm pretty sure it's active for like 3 frames. For some reason. His foot just lingers out there. It's a good move. It's a good move. But speaking of good moves, that bite.
He heard you. He was like, really? It's good? Let me try it again.
Yeah, it almost worked.
And I do like what Boss is doing. He slowed down the play quite a bit. He recognized that, all right, I'm getting whiff punished a lot. I'm getting punished for my overcommitments. But at the end of the day, I can get a waft that's going to have super armor and allow me to dictate the pace of this match a lot more.
The thing is, he needs to... I wonder if he's going to hold the waft or just die to this back throw? Die to the back throw. Option C. Okay, so this is another big moment. Like, Seagull's at a pretty high percent and the ceilings are low. He might start to look for that up smash. And it looks like he's kind of conditioning Seagull to air dodge more and more.
And just like you said, Seagull did opt to do that. Was not punished, luckily for him. Now, what will be really interesting is if he chooses to go for maybe the command grab of Wario, stop it really early and then go for an aerial. Or a charge up smash, because Seagull's answer to it has been jumping over it.
Ooh. Okay, Seagull manages to spin shot back on stage with a button. He's playing a lot more aggressive this time, or like compared to previous sets that we've seen. Oh, that forward tilt, a bad DI, but okay, he just manages to live that barely by the skin of his teeth. The ledge trump back air, though, is going to be the thing that he needs. 34%, and the ball is in Boss's court. He has the fire on deck. He has no rage, so the confirms will work better. But Seagull making a statement, already putting 68% on him.
Definitely not what you want to happen if you are in Boss's shoes right now. Sitting there at 85% and counting. Seagull is just relentless with this offense right now. These strings.
And already at 111% in that few seconds, just making those, taking every single conversion and making it more and more and more damage. Seagull's playing great right now. But will it be enough? Oh.
I thought he might have done it. I was like, if he would have shot the fart right there, he might have just won the game, and that would have just talk about a letdown for Seagull.
Yeah.
The crowd would have loved it. And is he gonna go up there again? And this time he's like, actually, maybe I'll chill out. I understand that I got away with murder a second ago, and this is a big time chance coming in from Boss. Has Seagull off stage.
It's a big punish coming up. He needs to land. Oh, he off to land with the back air yet again. Let's see what he can make happen. That was a bad air dodge. Back air or back throw is going to take it. Oh no.
I'm really surprised that he did that. I don't know if he was just.
That was actually the only option that he would have died.
Yeah.
If he had even like air dodged into the ground and held towards center stage, the back throw wouldn't have been enough to kill him.
Or if he hit a button, or